I did get to check up on them, Little Marvin and Lena Waithe on Amazon Prime, where
What?
the African American couple moved into the Compton neighborhood back in the.
I saw that shit.
Okay, I didn't want you stopped me before I said the year because I didn't want to sound, I want to be correct. But yeah, okay, you saw it, but you didn't really enjoy it.
I didn't see the whole thing yet. I'm almost done, but I'm at the. It's very lots of like crazy looks. Have you seen it?
Yes, I'm on. I'm on. I've seen the whole thing.
Over this.
Yeah. It is a lot of that.
Come on.
But I feel like that came from those. You talking about those real close up shots?
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm over it. Like, and what is wrong? What's really wrong with you? Like, what do we call it?
So 10 days, and I actually thought about doing an after show for it. My little curl is still dripping, but I thought about doing an after show for, a short just watch for the different episodes for the different days. We still may do it for those interested. Hit us up, Privilege Show DM. But yeah, what I will say is that I feel like it was the first experience that I saw on an American Horror Story level coming from Black
It was
producers and creators.
it's yes, and I congratulate us for leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's still a little over dramatized.
Got it. So it what I liked about it, and either did you see it yet? Them, you probably didn't see it yet. Them on you so busy working on your own sets, you don't have time to watch other shit. But them on Amazon Prime. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's been, I've been catching up on some watches, and that's been one of them. And a couple other ones low budget, but yeah. Anyway, them I feel like they were great. I give it out of 5 stars. I give it a 4.5. And I say that because I again I haven't seen the story told in the way that it was told. The cinematography I feel like was great. I actually did a report on that for school, LA Film School. But we talked about the cinematography and how it was shot and the storyline and all that. I will say, Seth, to your point, when you talk about being over dramatized, I felt like one point it was hitting on racism, but then there was also introduction of demonic spirits, which I think threw a lot of people left. Because it's like, okay, if you're going to stay with racism, let's dig on that, make it 5 days instead of 10 days. And then next season, give us the ghosts or whoever's in the basement.
Right.
So, yeah, it was interesting to say the least. So, that's one of my...
Like for African Americans, it's like our horror is slavery.
I've read that in a couple forums. I read that.
The supernatural. It's like, it's the worst parts of horror all in one. So it's like, it's not the white man, it's a ghost that's gonna get you.
Keep talking outside.
Which is scary as hell. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. But yeah, I'm at the episode at the end where she slaps the shit out of the white lady across the street.
Good for her.
It's a good moment.
Yeah, it's a good moment. I gotta see it. I gotta start watching it.
Because at that point, you're like, I mean, would you just shut your ass up? And it's
I'm glad she did. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I had to. I'm glad that she did, because it seemed like it took a long ass time for her, like you said, to get there.
Yeah.
You on day 6 already, Isaac, and when you see it, these women, Caucasian women, got the whole parental board sitting in front of their house with radios and loudspeakers and all type of stuff playing just to intimidate them. So it was pretty good. What would you guys say that you've seen recently that has caught your eye, or it could even be something in your own work, Isaac, or what have you seen that's been cool over the last few weeks since we've been on break?
Seth, go ahead. What you seeing, Seth?
The Nevers on HBO. It's about this group of women called the Touched, and the Touched people, they're women and men actually, are people with special abilities, and they are kind of ostracized. It's like I guess they're in London or in England somewhere, and it's this utopian world where Black and brown people live as equals too. So it's one of the shows, but these women have special abilities, and you can tell like the people in charge are trying to figure out what they want to do with these people. Do we want these people to live amongst us? Should they should we enslave them? Are they real people? Should we be afraid of them? So it's pretty cool. I like it.
That's
Oh, you know what else I saw I liked?
What?
Okay, so That Damn Michael Che. It's called That Damn Michael Che. Michael Che, who's the head writer at SNL. Funny guy. And he has it's a sketch show, I guess you could look at it like that. But he's not that kind of a comedian. You know, he's very laid back and very like textual, you know, likes to talk a lot, but they made it work. Like his comedy and then the little act outs are pretty funny.
Damn, so that Michael Che. Damn, that Michael.
That Damn Michael Che.
Oh, That Damn Michael Che. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. What is it on?
It's on HBO. And I watched the whole thing in one day.
Oh, really?
So you binge watched that real quick.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Anytime a friend tells me that they binge watch something, I'm like, yo, I'm on to that.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so inappropriate. It's
and we need some of that right now. We need some inappropriate comedy going on. Another one I'll say is I've seen the X-Men, the New Mutants. I've always been an X-Men fan, but this one goes a little bit again, says they're digging for more stories and reaching to higher levels when they're telling these new stories. So I guess this specific one is about younger mutants, but they're at a hospital before they go to the actual X-Men world or dorm, but they find out where they're actually at is not a hospital. They're running tests. Yeah. Anyway, 5 stars. Out of 5 stars, I give it maybe a 2. So if you're an X-Men fan, definitely check it out because I wouldn't miss any X-Men things just because I'm a fan. But if you just need something to watch, put that last on the list. Isaac, what have you been watching?
I haven't been watching much because I've been ripping and running for the past 2.5, 3 weeks. But I did see Mortal Kombat.
That is another hot one.
For me, I thought it was good, but when I talked to people like Spike, people that actually like movie buff, they said it was terrible. So I don't think I missed something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. It's random.
I'm not a big like X-Men, like all the Marvel stuff. That's really not my thing. You know, so I always tell them that's not really what I'm interested in. So maybe I just thought it was good when it wasn't.
Well, X-Men, Aquaman, that's as far as I go. Like, you know, when they start going, like, maybe King Kong, Zilla, whatever that thing. Yeah, I watched some of that too, but I did hear those mixed reviews. I think about that. You know, I heard more people say that Mortal Kombat was actually good than people saying it was bad. I haven't seen it. I do want to watch it for myself because, you know, it was a childhood classic of us growing up on Sega Genesis, was it? Yeah.
Was it Genesis?
Sega Genesis, yeah. Or Super Nintendo. I'm thinking Street Fighter, my nigga. Anyway, we're giving away ages and all that good stuff. So we're going to pass that. But yeah.